Considered to be the father of the American Navy, John Paul Jones definitely left his mark on history. Jones was actually born John Paul in 1747 in Scotland, yet he started his maritime career at the age of 13 in Cumberland, England as an apprentice. Over the next 8 years, John worked his way up the ranks until, while sailing aboard the brig John, the captain and ranking mate suddenly died of yellow fever. He managed to sail the ship back to port, where, to thank him for this feat, the owners made him master of the ship and its crew. Years later, while commanding a London-registered vessel, John killed a mutineer crew member with a sword in a dispute over wages, claiming it was self-defense. After the incident, he added the surname Jones in order to hide from law enforcement. In 1775, Jones came to America and joined the newly founded Continental Navy to fight against Britain. He commanded many naval ships in the coming years, including the Ranger, the first American naval vessel to be formally saluted by the French. 4 years later, Jones took command of the 42-gun USS Bonhomme Richard. In an attempt to cut off British merchant ships, Jones and his squadron found themselves in a great battle against the Royal Navy. Jones began firing on the British ship, but soon realized he was outgunned. The British demanded that Jones surrender, in which he replied, "I have not yet begun to fight." Jones commanded his ship to lock with the British so that it could not flee, giving his squadron the opportunity to fire upon the enemy. Unfortunately, the squadron did as much damage to Jones's ship as it did to the opposing vessel. Soon, the British surrendered, bringing an end to the battle. In May 1790, Jones retired to Paris, where he lived until his death 2 years later. His remains now reside in a magnificent bronze and marble sarcophagus at the Naval Academy Chapel in Annapolis, Maryland. Jones will always be remembered as one of America's best and most revered naval commanders.